What's good, YouTube? This is KB LaFleur. You can call me KB. Welcome back to another video, man. We got something pretty good today. We got this chick. We got this chick jumping on here saying, hey, if I'm going through something in life, I'm just going to go out my way to go get a rich man. F going 50-50. Why go 50-50 with a man when if I'm going to, let's just say, lose my job, get laid off of my job, something may happen to where I'm not going to be able to work. Right? So what makes you think I'm gonna go 50-50 with this guy when I can just go out and go get a rich man? I mean, you see how it's easy for women to just say some stuff like this, how they can just up and leave and just forget you. I'm gonna let you struggle. I'm gonna just go ahead and just go find somebody to take me out of my struggle. When this man doesn't have anybody to take him out of his struggle, he just got to deal with it. Right? And these will be the same women that says men are lazy, that men don't want to provide, that men don't want to do this, that men don't want to do that. But you only ever hear women saying shit like this. Well, I'm just going to leave my piss poor situation and just go find a Captain Saver and take me out of my struggle. It's very entitled behavior. But my biggest question is, why not just deal with a guy who has money? If we're just going to go down a route that you want to go down, why not just find a man who already has money before you get in that bad situation, so you can have your quote unquote backup plan? But no, you want to sit over here, get in the worst situation as possible, have that man try to help you get out of it. It doesn't work or go as fast as you want it to. So then you D-hop all the way over here into the area of these rich men that you think want you. Come on, man, it's just not going to work. You're going to be up here dealing with them just for them then to see why you are really with them and see your true intentions, and they're going to use you and then get you up out of there, and then you're back at square one and you're crying and complaining because you lived some of your life off of another man who was giving you money and saw your worth for what it was, and then just said, you know what, hey, we're just gonna put you back in the street. Once again, they only think temporary, not long term. Look at this video.
As a man, I'm gonna go find a rich man. Like, if I'm, struggling to make it and I lose my job, I'm gonna go find a rich man. I'm not going to settle for someone who wants me to go 50-50 when my job is possibly getting cut or I might be possibly getting laid off. Class of man.
So you're gonna go D-hop instead of just continue to live your life as an average person and work your way up like most of your other average people. You're gonna try to find an easy way out and go D-hop onto another man who has some money and take him of his resources. And personally, I would say maybe deal with a guy who, once again, if he already has money, make that your priority, right? Which is what a lot of women like to do anyway, but make that a priority at the beginning so you don't have to worry about being in that position. Because that's mighty ridiculous that you find yourself in that position, then you just say, I don't want to deal with it, and then go find somebody else. Easy way out, no? Like I said, they never take into account if the rich man even wants them. So they're just going off of hypotheticals and what they think is going to happen, what they want to happen. And it just doesn't work that way. But let's look at these comments, because it seems like these brothers set this issue straight. So someone says, and this is the funniest thing about it. Right? You have a woman who is sending out a distress signal, right? You can say she's sending out a distress signal right now because if a rich man come by her, she's gonna jump at the chance of trying to get him. But you have a lot of women who will send out distress signals to these rich men. Right, and while they shit on your average man, while they leave your average man behind, I need a rich man. Look at this. Someone says, rich man, here she is. You can have the love of your life now. She's struggling just like you like. Talks about not settling, but is overweight and doesn't keep up with her appearance, just like y'all like them, right? So, once again, let's see if these rich men are going to want to deal with you. It just seems that a lot of women have this running delusion that, hey, well, I have my youth on my side, so I can do whatever I want. I can go get the man with that, or get whatever man I want. And some men will be there to save me. Somebody else says, bring back Kevin Samuels button. Facts, man. RIP that brother. Then somebody else says, y'all big backs be killing me. Then somebody else says, social media is destroying people's mental health, right? A lot of women, mainly your TikTok. Somebody else says, rich men don't want you, Buttercup. Then somebody else says, rich men are not looking your way. Then somebody else says, you can't find your next size. Then somebody else says, why would a rich man make a poor investment? That's all it is. A lot of these women are just liabilities. A lot of these women are just liabilities, and they're going to be here to mess you up in the long run. Not all your sisters, not all your women, but you have most of your sisters and most of your women out here just running amok. They have this running delusion that they can do what they want to do, move how they want to move, and expect some man to come out of nowhere and just adhere to what they want. It does not work that way. It does not work that way. Just like how y'all have crazy ass standards, men have realistic standards. And realistic standards and crazy standards do not mix well. That is just a fact. Somebody else says, I understand Disney movies put these fantasies in your head, but when did a Disney princess ever look like this? So then she responds and she says, and none of y'all look like Disney princess, right? Well, once again, you're missing the point, baby girl, right? You're missing the point. Not everybody's going to be looking like some Beauty and the Beast, some dude, man, who's a beast, and then turn into some sexy flexy ass white dude. But once again, you just have women who are disconnected with life. Then somebody else says, go get him. Don't tell us. So then somebody else says, why do y'all think rich men want y'all? Then somebody else says, rich men don't want you. Too much mouth. Then somebody else says, laugh my ass off. Stop with all of these negative comments. Rich men love spending money on cattle. She has a good shot. Disrespectful. Then somebody else says, if you're struggling to make it and might lose your job, you just get a better job or another job. Why need to go after somebody else's hard-earned money, especially if you broke? Once again, it's just leeches. That's all it is, just leeches. That's what we have allowed women to be today. Leeches. They just want to leech off of somebody else's money, off of somebody else's resources, off of what somebody else worked for. And that's a lot of women's plan today, right? Especially with the women who see these men who make tons and tons of money. Well, let me go ahead, shimmy my way on there. While they didn't work their whole life to get that money, I can shimmy my way in there, say I'm his wife, guilt trip him and not having me sign a prenup. Then we can divorce, and then after that, I can take half his money and boom, I'm set for life. That's ridiculous. Y'all do me a huge favor. Leave me a like, leave me a comment, subscribe to the channel.